Streamlabs. I don't understand how I was on time with everything, and now suddenly I am not, and I'm late. My own stream. Every time.
Now I can watch you on Twitch, but now I'm muted. That way I can, or I mute your stream. That way I can, not have horrible, awful feedback going through the Discord.
That would be rough.
Just really high pitched.
I'd have to listen to myself speak.
Oh, story of my life. I hate hearing myself speak.
I guess I could probably benefit from listening to myself speak, like, improve or whatever, but that's fine. Oh, great. I don't know if it's actually lagging, but
3 viewers.
oh, look at that.
Now you're on track to be a Twitch affiliate.
I am so close, 5 followers away. Well, and that steady three viewer thing. That's the hard part. But anyways, I guess we'll just hop into this. John getting his PDA and everything. Oh, was this person British? The narrator was British, right?
I believe so.
You grab the PDA, switching back to the stack modus so it is readily available. The interface is oddly sterile. No hilarious clown wallpapers or anything like that. Oops, you mean Harlequin wallpapers. The serious business application is open. It seems your dad uses it to keep tabs on various acquaintances. His fellow street performers, maybe? You guess the performing arts must be pretty serious business after all. I mean, look at those names. Office urchin, gray slacks, well-pressed attire. Pretty serious.
My roommate just knocked on the door really quietly and she went, "Are you streaming?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she goes, "I got the notification."
Nice.
Oh, we love it.
That's so cool. Actually, okay, look, unrelated, but I went to look at the statistics and I saw that people actually click on the notification, and that's so neat. Except I'm one of the people who gets the notification. Like, I get a notification when I start streaming. I don't follow myself. I can't. I mean, I could if I ever bothered to make the thing, but I never have. And I don't click on it, but yeah, we're just gonna install Pester Chum. This should be useful. Now you can
steal your dad's phone to install your own chatting system.
Look, it was 2009, okay? The kid didn't have a smartphone. The kid had... Actually, it's not even a smartphone, it's a PDA. I forgot. I mean, it's basically well, now we can keep tabs on our chums while we wander the house. Because our dad's not going to need his PDA again. Well, okay, he's not going to need it, to be fair.
The house.
Yeah, he should have taken it with him. Now the world's going to end, and... Okay, well, he's going to be back. But anyways, John, go out to balcony. Hey, I'm out on the balcony now. I am messaging from my dad's PDA.
The one you threw into the yard?
No, I'm telling you, it jumped out of my Sylladex like a frightened weasel.
What were you doing with it in the first place? I'm not sensing a lot of regard for the personal property of others. Is this how your pent-up frustration— oh my god, pent-up frustration with your father manifests itself?
What? No. Those were all accidents. Please take your psycho-babblery elsewhere, miss.
Your bathroom is a mess. Did you do that too?
Oh man, see, this isn't cool. All this snooping nonsense?
There's a cake in the toilet.
Yes, there is.
I'm tempted to clean it up for you.
Okay, well, if that'll satisfy your weird OCD complex, then go ahead.
My obsessive-compulsive disorder complex.
Yes.
Oh, brain really just. Can disorder also be a complex?
In your case, probably.
Sounds complicated.
Anyway, I'm gonna have a look at this enormous platformy thing you put on the balcony. Examine.
My brain really said, enter new person.
How do we say this word? Alchemiter? Alchemiter?
Alchemeter?
Alchemeter?
I have no clue.
We're gonna examine the
Slammed his
alchemeter.
hand on the key to make these words.
Yeah, in a cautious manner. You have no idea what to do with this thing. You can't find any controls for it. Having exhausted all other possibilities, you just decide to stand on it. This isn't very cautious of you, actually. Uh-oh. That was taking its time.
Oh no.
Take a peep-see through the telescope. It is a clear, sunny day. Nothing out of the ordinary to report. At least, not beyond the walls of your own home.
Yeah, give it like a couple more pages.
Yeah. Grab the soiled toilet. That's so mean.
Whoops.
Whoops. What?
You ever just take out your entire friend's toilet or not?
You know, sometimes you just gotta go real bad and the whole toilet has to go. What was that noise? Is this something I should go investigate?
No, I have it under control. You can keep playing with your telescope.
I'm gonna investigate. Oh, hey! A new thing! Ugh!
I think I can patch it up. Just give me a little space. Why don't you go have a look at the Cruxtruder?
What?
The thing I put in your living room.
Or I could have a look at that sweet hammer in New Siladex. Yeah, something like that. Just hop down the hole. Hop to the floor below me. You jump down to the utility room, which weren't mentioned whenever we were going through the house earlier, but that's fine. Grab the sledgehammer and card. Oh, it's a strife. Oops. You take the slam hammer. Because you slam the hammer, you take the sledgehammer and the capsule card, combine the two, and quickly apply it to the strife specibus. You think it's cool that things don't always have to be a federal fucking issue. What? I don't understand what I just read. It looks like
that's most of Homestuck.
Yeah, that's why you have to read it again as an adult. Or something in the skin of an adult. It looks...
a mentally ill adult.
I just appear as an adult. I'm actually... Well, still an...
I've been an adolescent since my adolescence.
Maybe even before then. It's just a permanent state of being. Well, we should check out my chum pestering me on my PDA. Oh! Wow, she exists?
I know, she's finally awake. What's up?
I don't remember who's reading for her. Is it me? It can be me. I can do her.
I don't think she's yet. Okay. Let me make a note. My notes.
That's smart.
Oh my gosh, please open up the sticky note. Online sticky notes are beautiful.
Would they work?
Whoa, why did I just forget her name? Oh my god. There we go.
You forgot Jade? I dated 2 of them.
Can you imagine why I forgot the name Jade? It's been pushed to the back of my head.
Gotta get rid of it. God, the stupid dress.
I gotta get rid of it real quick.
Ugh.
Oh my goodness.
John!
Anywho.
John, did you get my package?
Oh, hey, no, not yet.
Darn. Are you sure? It was in a green box.
Oh, yes, but it's in my dad's car and he's still at the store, so he should be back soon.
Great. So what are you up to today?
I'm up to my neck in this spurb stuff. TT is making a royal mess of my house.
Lol, what's Spurb?
The way you said lol was so cute. What the heck? Oh, it's this game. It's okay, I guess. I'm still figuring it out.
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
There was a loud noise outside my house. It sounded like an explosion.
Why can I hear myself?
Wow, really?
I will go outside and look.
Oh man, alright. Be careful, okay?
I will. I was just smile. You gotta vocalize the smile, you know?
And now we're gonna check out the Cruxtruder and the horrible harlequins around it. Oh, hell no. You put this thing in front of the door?
There's a door there?
Yeah?
Oh, I didn't see it. I just thought it fit nicely into that groove.
You mean you thought it was elegant? Okay, well, what do I do with this thing? Hello? What are you doing up there now?
Oh fuck.
Oh, God. You'd think she'd learn.
She's like, oh, well, the floor came up with the toilet. The bathtub's a whole different deal. You know, it won't be the same.
You could have at least started with the sink, like make a smaller hole. You know, it's just an idea. When you turn the wheel, something seems to be pushing up from underneath the lid, but you aren't strong enough to make the lid come off. No, you can't. On the tub's journey to the driveway, the connection is interrupted.
Bro, imagine like her Wi-Fi is really bad. Her connection's so horrible, and she just drops this giant bathtub.
What if, like, John was under it? Like,
Exactly my thought. It's like you just squished John because of your bad connection. It's the end of Homestuck. He ended it there. Killed off the main character right off the bat.
That's it. Didn't even get the rest of the sperm downloaded. You can see me, right? Tell me what is wrong with this picture.
Sorry, I keep losing the wireless signal. Must be the weather. I would look for a stronger signal in another part of the house, but I'd rather not risk an encounter with my mother. I battled through her cloud of gin and derision once already this evening.
Haha, yeah, I hear you.
Yes, cake jesters, unfaltering love and support. Quite a road to hoe there. Though I suppose I'm complicit for not informing social services about your situation.
I know! What about going outside? Maybe you could catch a neighbor's signal?
That presents the same problem. Also, it's raining, remember? And dark.
It's dark already?
Yes, the sun has already had its way with us here on the East Coast. Its lurid glare has moved on to the younger time zones.
Okay. I always
A
imagined
rose
John was on the East Coast.
Whenever she said it was dark, I was trying to remember that map. Like, literally, the only person I remember where they live was that the Striders were
Yeah.
Texans, and that just makes sense.
Yeah. See, and the fact that they said that it was raining, I guess I just imagined that she lived on the West Coast. Like, not to irritate my Pacific Northwest
Saying, like,
roommate or anything, but you know, it rains up there all the time. Gosh, she's ignoring me. That's fine. I'll just keep talking bad about Washington. Okay. Man, Washington really sucks. It's all rainy all the time. Hear about forks?
I
think
was
that's
literally about to say that.
I hear they still got like Twilight going on up there.
Oh my goodness.
I can't tell if she's ignoring me or just doesn't want to be dragged in. Anyways, just keep bringing it up ever so often. Okay, sorry. Hit Crookshtruder with Sledgehammer. Man,
Smart idea. Need some help?
He's a wimp. He's a little weak. Wait, so you can't touch him, but you can touch the things that he holds.
So if he holds on hard enough, then you can carry him around, is what I'm
Yeah.
hearing.
Oh, yes, let's release glowing, flashing orbs into the world. That sounds great. Oh, that's not very much time. What is this thing? And what is that clock counting down to?
Oh god. I've been looking at the game FAQ walkthroughs to figure out some of this stuff. And hold on while I read further.
Okay.
All of these walkthroughs are extremely short. None progress much further than this point.
None progress much further. Fantastic. Weird. Well, I mean, it is a new game.
True. Now that lid is off, you will need to extrude some crooksite. Sounds like a Minecraft ore.
Came out around the same time. We'll just turn the wheel again. You extrude one crooksite dowel. Right, anyways, we're gonna grab that. And now we have
I feel like we should be hurrying. That countdown is making me nervous. John? Oh, your PDA is trapped under the crooksite now, isn't it? Anyway, it looks like you're going to need this card too.
Deploy pre-punched card. John's gonna snatch that card. A shot of glass is expelled from the deck and maims the Harlequin doll. Oh.
As it should.
It could maim him in a more dangerous spot than his jester hat. God. Yeah, like that. That's what I was thinking. We'll just capsulog some fanciful harlequins. You take 2 fanciful harlequins. The additional useless freight pushes your PDA to the last card. You then switch to the Q modus so you can access the PDA. More glass shrapnel flies from the deck. Oh.
He unlocked patterns.
This thing keeps following me
That's
around.
how I feel opening up the new...
Yeah.
That's how I feel opening the new stuff in Minecraft. All the new banners and stuff.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yes.
I just imagine that
what I am doing. What even is this game that they're playing? Like, the more you try and...
Yeah,
Andrew Hussey was...
Homeboy was just, like, in MS Paint and went with one of each pattern brush, and that's what this is. This is one of each pattern brush that they had or something. On fancy MS Paint.
And that's how you make things look more complicated than they really are.
Yeah. Yeah. But this thing that keeps following me around, I think it's trying to talk to me or something.
That is probably the kernel sprite. It apparently needs to be prototyped twice, actually, whatever the hell that means. These walkthroughs are horrendously written.
Okay. Well, you are the one with the cursor, so just do whatever you think is the right thing to do. Also, fix my bathroom. Oh, Wait, wait, the music isn't playing. There it is. The kernel sprite. That's really loud. Okay, alright. Fantastic. You can stop now. The kernel sprite has been prototyped with the Harlequin doll. Oh, it got worse. I still can't understand this thing's gobbledygook. Gobbledygook? Yeah.
That was only tier 1 prototyping. There is still another tier to the prototyping process, which for all we know merely advances this entity through increasingly esoteric states of linguistics.
Oh, the clock thing is ticking. We don't have time for this asinine tomfoolery.
This unmitigated poppycock.
Extravagant hogwash. Okay, stop. I'm trying whatever silly thing you're. Stop. Okay, stop. Wow, I messed that up real bad. Stop typing whatever silly thing you're typing. I'm going upstairs to the big platformy thing.
The alchemeter?
Huh?
Try to learn the lingo.
Promises. But I'm gonna use my pre-punched card with the alchemeter.
There's no slot for the card anywhere to be found on the alchemeter. The kernel sprite followed you upstairs. Athenium? Explore Athenium. Acquiring a Crooksite dowel seems to have populated the Athenium with one item, a perfectly generic object.
Oh no. All I'm remembering now is Roxy with like 4 million of those just everywhere.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, God, John.
I remember some things.
I don't remember anything. Ain't got no memory.
They come in chunks.
Yeah. I'll remember later.
Head empty.
Head empty, no memory. But in the meantime,
Brain.
I do be snatching the telescope from its tripod. Who knows? It might be useful, but more importantly, it pushes a Crooksite to the last card, making it available for tinkering. The PDA is predictably jettisoned into the yard over the neighbor's fence. Homeboy doesn't look like he's too excited about us doing this, but alright, we're gonna put the Crooksite on the weird pattern on Alchemiter. Even though there's several weird patterns, but like just this one. You place a Crooksite dowel on the Alchemiter's small pedestal. Something is happening. Yep, that was something. It did something. You set the Alchemiter to cast. She really made three? 3 of them? Oh my god. You set the Alchemiter to cast 3 perfectly generic objects for some reason, expending a total of 6 units of build grist. These things look completely useless. What a waste! Out of the corner of your eye, you notice there's something in the sky.
Raggy.
John, switch modus and use telescope to inspect the sky.
Right, because Act 2 is like right around the corner, and we could have finished it, and we just were like,
No, time's up.
You switch back to the stack modus and get a closer look with your telescope. Whatever it is, the kernel sprite seems particularly agitated about it.
Here she come. Oh lord, they coming.
Here come that boy. It's okay, we still have 3 whole minutes left. Or something.
Ah, yes. The 3 minutes that will help.
They clearly really help the artwork here. You're no astronomer, but its trajectory looks suspiciously head-on with your current perspective. This is a troubling development. You high-five the Colonel Sprite. You figure you've left him hanging long enough. See, maybe if he didn't screw around for the last 3 minutes, but, you know.
Exactly.
Attempt to ingest a unit of build grist.
It is tempting because they strongly resemble rock and blue raspberry gushers. However, units of build grist are a gaming abstraction and do not seem to exist in the physical plane. There is apparently no crisis so imminent that will deter you from contemplating idiotic and frivolous actions. Oh, but Dad's home.
Oh, that's fun. Your dad is getting home. John, what did you do with your PDA this time? I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on filter grist.
Revised bathroom. Perfect.
Me and The Sims. Rose is a Sims streamer. As canon. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
Yeah. I don't think Dad's too happy about this.
How's he not notice also the new shape of his house?
Right?
Isn't there a whole new, like, section protruding from the second floor?
I mean, I guess if you think about the continuity of everything, it wouldn't. Well, whatever. We'll just run to the go run to your room and contact TT through Pester Chum. 2 chums have been trying to message you. Answer your chums.
Oh no. Oh no, it's so much.
Oh god.
It's what?
I'm working on the bathroom, but we're running low on build grist.
Man, who cares about the bathroom? Now there's a meteor heading for my house.
I see. Do you suppose it has anything to do with the game?
I don't know. Maybe. What do I do?
I think it's very likely the walkthroughs vaguely suggest an impending threat before they end. The already poorly constructed sentences become even more curt and ambiguous, as if written hastily with some sense of alarm. Actually, their dedication to updating the walkthrough under such circumstances is admirable.
Wow. Fascinating.
If the meteor is a game construct, I think the only thing to do is to proceed and try to solve the dilemma on the game's terms. Try using the lay that says you can use the card on it, but isn't more specific than that.
Okay. I'll do that.
Really, it is a labor to read this. I don't know what that word
Drivel?
Dribble? Drivel?
Uh,
It's,
yeah.
if I read any more, my brain will need to be spoon fed from a jar. While it blows spit bubbles in a high chair. I think I will write my own walkthrough. That is, after we make sure you don't die.
Ayo, I heard you got the box. Hope you appreciate my heroic fatherly perseverance in getting it through to you. In my rough and tumble, dirty, wife-beaterly sort of way. Also, I hope you appreciate how many no-talent douches had their mitts on that bunny before you. It's like a grubby baton and some huge douchebag marathon. Hey, where are you?
Oh man, the bunny was awesome, but I do not have time to talk. I'm playing Spurb and it's kind of a nightmare. TT's breaking everything in my house.
Dude, I told you to steer clear of that game. And for that matter, you should probably wash your hands of flighty broads and their snarky horse shit altogether.
And now there's a meteor coming, and I'm not even joking about that. It's like a big asteroid or comet or something in the sky headed right to my house.
Oh man, how big is it?
I don't know, big, I guess. I gotta go. We'll talk later if I'm still alive and the earth isn't blown up.
Like the size of Texas or like just Rhode Island? They're always throwing around these geographical comparisons to give us a sense of scale like it really means anything to us. But it's like that doesn't matter anyways, just like, wow, that's pretty fucking big. Like, Mr. President, there's a meteor coming, sir. Oh yeah, how big is it? It's, the size of Texas, sir. Oh shit! Or, how big is it? It's, the size of New York City, sir. Oh shit. Sir, I'm afraid the comet is the size of your mom's dick. Oh, snap! Sir, are you familiar with Jupiter? You mean like the planet? Yeah. Well, it's that big, sir. That sounds pretty big. I have a question. Is it Jupiter? Yes, sir. Earth is literally under siege by planet fucking Jupiter. Oh shit. Anyway, later.
Me ending a conversation.
Rude. Well, I guess we'll just slip this pre-punched card into the totem lathe, whatever that means. You slip the pre-punched card into the slot on the totem lathe. Above, the tool arm deploys a configuration of chisels. Now you just need something to lathe. Right. I didn't realize how messed up his home had been. I'm trying to figure out the layout.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, how did Dad get in?
Good question. Oh, did he go through the kitchen?
Oh, is there a door in the kitchen? I thought the window was locked.
But it was a pretty thin window.
Cursing your lack of foresight, you return to the balcony for the Cruxite dowel you left on the pedestal. You navigate the hallway leery of your dad, who is presently puzzling over the new fixture in his hallway. The perfect crime. No one will ever notice. The plumbing's just gone. You retrieve the Cruxite dowel. Dad just shrugs and heads back downstairs, presumably to do more baking. If only he knew you were hard at work saving his ass.
I spent one time and it filled up to here.
Jesus Christ!
It's only supposed to fill to there, right?
Yeah! You have to dump some of it out because everything in the lid will pour into it.
I remember
What?
how you said how hard it was while I was reading the instructions. I didn't spit and I just let all the slime above my mouth. I was like, I'm gonna have to spit a couple times because I thought it was gonna fall down.
That's what I did! But it didn't overfill.
And it's up to here.
So we're doing 23andMe's, right? And you have to produce a lot of spit.
I did it in one.
No.
A lot of spit.
The dentist said I produce a lot of saliva.
So my
Delicious.
roommate just got hers. And in one spit, it's full to the brim.
Overfill.
And there's still like a whole bunch of other stuff that you have to pour into it. So, yeah. Unless you have like a little syringe. We were bashing on Washington earlier, you missed it. I get it, she's actively avoiding the conversation about Washington.
She said Washington State. I don't know what that is.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, anyways.
I poured out too much.
But now you gotta spit more.
What am I overspit?
Small
Well,
spits.
now it's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but with yourself and
Spit.
23andMe.
This spit is too big. That spit was too little. This spit is just right.
That's right.
Just right my spit.
Wait, but doesn't
Aw,
like spit
yes.
produce drugs or something? Like, aren't there like drugs in the not drugs, but like if it weren't for the fake shoot. What were you saying?
Fitness Grand Pacer.
Yeah. So we're putting this Cruxite into the lathe, and then we're gonna activate it. And we make a weird squiggly thing called a totem, and we take the totem. And it's almost like a totem lathe, right? Anyways, alright. I use the lathe to make this blue shapey thing. Now I guess I take it back to the alchemixer again? Hello?
Please. Please be Rose. Oh, it's so soft.
Connection lost. Oh.
Alright.
The problem even
Well, now that he's locked in his room, let's talk about someone else. Wow, the way she just looks at you.
A lady! A queen!
A young lady stands in her bedroom. Due to a violent storm, her house has just lost power, along with her wireless internet connection. This has severed her link to a popular video game she was playing with a young man at a critical moment. That young man is relying on this young lady to re-establish connection somehow. This young lady is named... It's on the tip of your tongue. What was the name of this young lady again? Blighty Broad. No, that wasn't it.
Rose Lalonde.
A queen, my lady.
A queen with an obsession with purple.
Your name is Rose.
Not an obsession with yellow, but close enough. They're like opposites.
Exactly, they are complementary colors.
Yeah, that. Your name is Rose, and as was previously mentioned, you are without electricity. Although your laptop computer still functions on battery power, you still have a variety of interests. Oh, those are two different sentences. You have a passion for rather obscure literature. You enjoy creative writing and are somewhat secretive about it. You have a fondness for the bestially strange and fictitious, and sometimes dabble in psychoanalysis. You also like to knit, and your room is a bit of a mess. And on occasion, if just the right one strikes your fancy, you like to play video games with your friends. What will you do?
It's that word fictitious for me.
Is bestially for me. Thought it said bestiality, and I'm sitting here trying to work out what this word actually says. Bestially? It's bestially, isn't it? Not beast. Oops. Well.
Bestially? No clue. She likes Cthulhu. That's what they're trying to say.
Yeah. Retrieve arms from the purple box. The purple package's contents are private. No one is allowed to look inside.
We know what's in the box, Rose.
We
know.
So instead, I guess we'll ride like a flagellum and puke on your bed. Ugh, what a terrible idea. The thought alone just makes you sick to your stomach. That is the point, though. You're gonna puke on it. Stroke, writing journal, and mutter, my precious.
My precious.
Yeah, well. You would only resort to such an embarrassing activity while no one was watching. These journals are for your eyes only.
Hey! Hi, I love you.
Yeah.
I love the part, and then, oh, Homestuck! Oh!
Yeah. It's, honestly, it's probably quite the interesting read if you're drunk. Maybe,
Honestly,
I don't know.
Wonderful.
Imagine being high and reading it, though.
Oh, especially when it gets to all the soaper stuff, anything with Gamzee, anything with that family.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, we'll just snatch the violin.
You capture-log the violin, storing it in the root card of your Silodex, and play a haunting refrain. It's haunting, absolutely haunting. Also probably extremely loud. So we're gonna stop that. It didn't stop. Okay. You waste approximately 40 seconds playing the violin while your friend is in peril. Nice time management skills there, sweetheart.
Oh, John, you're still alive? Well, I guess you should probably tell Liv Tyler that you love her before the meteor impacts.
Since your good-for-nothing friend is obviously not going to bail you out in time, you issue words of parting fondness to dear sweet Liv. Oh, if only Affleck could have been the one to make the final sacrifice, instead of her stubborn, blue-collar, salt-of-the-earth father. Then she would fall into your arms for consolation, and you would be the one to make the deceased Bruce Willis proud.
And Rose is gonna capture like the knitting supply bag, because it's obviously very important.
You get the knitting bag. It occupies the left leaf card under the violin, per the tree modus's alphabetical sorting method, K less than V. Sure, yeah, okay.
And we're gonna look out the window.
The mausoleum.
The big scary factory and red lightning.
Wait, red lightning? Yeah, okay. It's a panoramic window. Your panoramic window offers a view of your yard below, and the mausoleum housing your dead cat Jaspers, who died when you were young. Your mom had the structure erected with a spirit of scornful irony in response to your youthfully innocent request to hold a funeral for the animal. At least, that is how you have come to interpret the gesture in retrospect. You can also make out a silhouette of the laboratory next door, a facility which likely broadcasts a strong wireless internet signal. You may be able to connect to the signal from a different part of the house. Perhaps if you seek higher ground? Yeah.
Ah, yes, that is how internet.
Y'all are having fun in chat, huh?
Oh yes, very much so.
You're doing great. I mean, you have to yell at him about closing the toilet seat, though, but yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm not reading all these letters. You take your laptop and prepare to make the journey through the house. Laptop goes there because alphabet. This causes the tree to be unbalanced, so your Sylladex auto-balances itself. Now the laptop occupies the root card, while the other two items comprise the leaves. Sure. Examine book on desk. I mean, you can't take something as a V and expect it to be the middle. L is much more fitting. Now we just examine the book on the desk.
Grimoire for Summoning the Zoologically Dubious. This book is absolutely indispensable for enthusiasts of your ilk, of which there are very few. You take the grimoire. And then explore the house. You leave your bedroom. Hanging just next to your door in the hallway is a painting of an exquisite wizard. Your mother collects... Jesus Christ. Your mother collects these awful things, ironically. She must know how you detest them, and there is no doubt in your mind she stores these dreadful things in your house not to bother you. Down the hall to the right is the way to the observatory. Perhaps you will be able to connect from up there? Your mother's room is also in that direction. You have to watch your step. Tiptoe to the observatory.
Something tells me that Rose's mother is definitely into Harry Potter as well.
Oh, yeah.
She just like, she loves it. Doesn't she have a picture of... She has a picture of Gandalf. That's totally different from Harry Potter, but I swear remembering she has Gandalf in here somewhere.
She definitely. Right there. That's Gandalf, is that not?
I was about to say, that looks very familiar.
Open the door and come here. I can't see that.
You have the catch. Okay, Lewis, she has like a thingy door that makes it stay like partially open because of the cat.
Did you seal it?
Oh, I'm in Maryland now, so I can go 10 over. Okay.
Oh, they don't pull you over until you go 30 over. Yeah, okay. You can put
Oh, really?
That's what happened today, not to me. I didn't get pulled over.
You got pulled over?
No, I didn't get pulled over. I didn't get pulled over. I was driving and then somebody was... No, I didn't get pulled over. Somebody beside me got pulled over.
I'm just screwing with you.
She doesn't say hi yet, but Avery says hi.
Oh.
You have to peel the tape off so that you can tape it down.
God, I forgot. Yes. Anyway, she got pulled over.
I didn't get pulled over.
You got pulled over.
The person next to me got pulled over. They started going really fast. I was going 75. The speed limit was 55. I imagine they were going 85.
Probably.
So,
Your car is just too fast.
Oh my gosh.
it's just too fast. I outran the
Whenever we were
police.
here,
It's so good.
the speed limit yet, but the speed limit's here now 75, and I've never been more excited to legally go
Nice.
75.
That's so exciting.
Now I can illegally go 78 and feel a little more comfortable about it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
And that's on living in the South.
Must be nice. Actually, everybody here drives like trash, so it's fine. Technically, it is still the South, apparently.
It's
But
the original South, but they don't count no more.
yeah. Back to the Queen, though. She is approaching a
The
juncture in the hallway. Beyond the
original
juncture,
goth girlfriend.
yes, the OG Goth girlfriend. Heading to the observatory. It's dark. It's dangerous, but she sneaks by. Oh. There's a scary silhouette in the lightning. Just kidding. It's not a scary silhouette. It's scary if you think too hard. But oh, there's a nice picture of observatory right there. Wow. This door leads up to the observatory. You haven't ventured up there in quite some time. Now we're gonna pass through the door. Oh, it's outside. The door opens.
Oh, railing.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 floors up, it looks like. It's okay, there's water. You won't die.
Ah, yes.
Well, the door opens to an exterior walkway leading to the observatory entrance. You've seen less inclement weather before. Oh, the things you'll do to help out a friend. Right up to the observatory. Try to connect. You first put your laptop down on the floor to get it situated, but removing it from your root card causes all the branches and leaves to be severed. Your items are dumped unceremoniously on the floor. See what we can observe.
That violin is okay.
It looks like a meteor there, but okay. You're in a hurry, sure, but that doesn't mean you can't take a moment to peek through the huge telescope. You find a gap in the clouds. It seems a flurry of smaller meteoroids. Is. That's not right grammar. Are. No, a flurry is. A flurry of smaller meteoroids is streaking steadily overhead. You're not too sure of what this means, but it is somewhat disconcerting. Stack the laptop on the grimoire to maximize elevation. You'll need every advantage you can get. Then snatch that Wi-Fi. Oh. Oh. It should be obvious from there. About her. Everything. It all makes sense. Just from her wallpaper. There are several signals being broadcast from the laboratory, each of relatively decadent strength. One of them is mysteriously and quite conveniently unsecured, requiring no password. You select the signal and reconnect to the game with John.
40 seconds. Good job. I'm back.
Hurry up and open my door! Not that it even matters. I think I'm probably dead no matter what.
Patience, you still haven't used the new totem.
Huh?
I believe it will create the item punch card.
I dropped the
Man,
phone.
she just threw you on the floor.
I did not.
So
Liz, I'm
rude.
sorry. I was trying to.
Happy birthday to her, bro.
So what is it? Like an apple or something? What good will it even do?
It will give you the iPhone 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max X. We'll see. I've found no evidence that anyone has successfully created the item, and the content of the card appears to be a variable from session to session. In one instance, it was described as an eggy looking thing.
Do we have enough
Yes,
of
that's
those building jewels to make it?
According to the Athenium, it is a free item. This speaks to its importance, in my view. Now, off you go.
Remove door from hinges. There goes the rest of your build list. Put the bathtub back. You probably should have just done this in the first place. John's taking the totem to the alchemimeter, where the Colonel Sprite is still sitting. Gotta get those stupid blocks out of my way first. Out of the way first, not my way. The way. The Colonel Sprite is getting awfully worked out about all this. Worked up about all. I feel like I live in this story. Whatever. You store the perfectly generic objects in your Vernalia registry, potentially to be deployed at a later time.
Apple tree. John, take a bite of the apple.
Have you
What?
White? Has he learned nothing from Snow White?
Look, some people just don't learn.
Apple.
It's really loud.
I don't know if it's this loud in stream, but it is very loud. I don't know what I'm doing. Homeboy just sits there and takes it.
He's very much. I know this was made in 2009. Well, no, technically, wait.
2009.
He's 30. In 2009. He was born in 90 something.
2009.
He's millennial Gen Z enough to, you know, just take the death.
96?
Oh,
Yes.
the iconic red curtains.
1996.
Years in the future, but not many. A wayward vagabond records a stuttering step in the sun-bleached dust.
Oh, there he goes. What is this? He finds the boy, the thing. Anyways, Act 2.
Oh.
I
Oh,
don't-
Rose. Oh my gosh, Rose, you didn't have to do this.
Wow, she's so helpful. Rose, I'm so glad you did all that.
I'm not gonna read that. Because it's just you complaining about how everyone else is doing. But yeah.
Especially if you end it with condolences, nothing is good.
Yeah. It's that if you want to live, you will do as I instruct. We'll just keep going. Oh, it's a heartbeat. Hey, yo, there's something under your bed. And outside your door. Dang. Nice, nice. Glad the tire swing was saved, even though you can't get to it.
I like how the destruction of the earth doesn't really make sense, or how that house is even standing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there goes the Colonel Sprite. It just divided. The two halves go their separate ways, leaving behind the Sprite portion. What is left of the Sprite undergoes a mysterious transformation. For a moment, you thought you heard someone say, boy, as if whispered in the periphery of your awareness. It was probably just your imagination, though.
Like this. Oh, that's delayed. To walk around, use the mouth, WASD, various objects, outstanding flash by that person. Right. Large form. Good grief, what is it? Yeah, good grief, what is it, boy? What's that? What's that? What's that? Examine the strange blue... Oh, I can click on those. It is a piece of Crexite you carved with a totem lathe. When its contours were scanned, the alchemister was able to produce that tree. How odd. What's that? It looks different now. After you bit that apple, your whole house seemed to be transported somewhere. Then the apple disappeared, and the kernel sprite underwent a transformation. Aside from the change in appearance, the transformation doesn't seem to have any relevant ramifications. Alchemister created the apple. Great, yep, fantastic. Wow, I don't think I ever played this portion. Oh, no, I can't go up the stairs. Is this doing me any good? What? What? Right. Okay. Dad's room is locked. Just check out the bathroom. Man, Rose did such a piss-poor job of fixing the bathroom. It would almost certainly be a mistake to try and use the toilet. You guess you could just go pee over the edge of the cliff.
I mean, after what Rose has done to the bathroom, I think that's basically just a porta potty.
Yeah. Wow, the stairs even work. Dad? Father? Papa? Dad? Dad? Oh, there is a door. Can I ride this? Okay, you know what? We're gonna quit all this scurrying around. For the last time, this boy's name is John. Fine, John, return to your quarters. You go back up to your bedroom, tiptoeing around this weird petroleum-based sludge. Respond to our friend unit.
John, are you there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here. And not dead, I think.
No, I've been watching you scramble through the house like a lunatic. You should have answered me sooner.
Oh man, sorry. I was looking for my dad and I can't find him anywhere. Have you seen him?
No, I'm sure he'll turn up. We have more important things to address right now.
He'll just turn up. Yeah, like, where am I?
I don't know that either, but I've determined your neighborhood was destroyed by the meteor. Wherever you were transported, it saved you from the impact. I've been reading reports in the news of the last few days. There have been many smaller meteor collisions with people's homes around the world. They seem to be getting bigger. Yours was the biggest they've identified so far.
Oh wow. Okay. So then I guess if this is all the game's doing, then the point is for us to save the world?
Perhaps.
Then we'd better get going and figure this game out.
Yes, but wait, we should retrieve your PDA yet again. It will help to keep tabs on each other while you investigate. I think I can get you closer to it if I can replenish our grist supply somewhat. There may be a way to recycle some that we already used.
Okay.
I'll meet you out on the balcony.
Wait, Rose! One thing.
What?
You never even wished me a happy birthday. Hello?
I was working on something to send you, but I was running late with it. I didn't want you to think I believed meager well wishes alone would suffice for the occasion. That said, happy birthday, John.
Oh, geez, that's silly. Anyway, thanks. Take the fabric item on the floor there. The towel? Why? Oh, well, you're the boss. Boss, you're the boss. You capture the towel. What's next? Control-Alt-T in the game segment? Ooh. What does that do? John makes his way to the balcony for your awkwardly worded request. Wait, take the blue wobbly thing. You whimsically decide to capture log the totem, which was used to create the apple tree earlier. John, recycle the grist as was dictated by your cohort.
John cannot do anything with a grist as of this moment. That is up to the Spurb player.
I see.
Yes, that will suffice. Rose deletes the perfectly generic objects. 6 units of build grist are restored to your grist cache. Rose expends the grist to drag a new plank from the balcony in the direction of the PDA.
John, run across a precarious platform swiftly.
John isn't sure about that. It's a long way down.
Boy, I said make haste on the narrow catwalk.
John is very nervous about the idea, and the strident tone of your commands is starting to make him a little upset.
Fine, proceed as your level of comfort dictates.
You cautiously walk within range of the PDA. Rose retrieves it.
Now take it!
No! You grab the PDA, launching one of the Harlequin figurines into the night. You can kiss that one goodbye.
Oh, not the 2 arrows.
Huh.
Just one arrow command will suffice. Thanks. It looks like you're not the only one who's trying to locate your father after the disaster.
Right. Everyone's concerned about Dad.
Or
Oh.
The Pipe Man. I mean, Dad has his name is Pipefan413. He used his son's birthday in his handle. That's so nice.
He was his son. It's very cute.
alright. Well, if I were just gonna text from the platform.
Nope, would not do that. John, are you okay? You seem a bit tentative.
I'm fine, I guess. Since I got here, I feel compelled to do these weird things I don't really want to do. By some kind of voice that I can't really even hear. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Perhaps the early symptoms of an anxiety disorder like post-traumatic stress?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Well, if you can pull yourself together, there are a few more things we should try, like prototyping the kernel sprite again, if possible. We should hurry, my laptop battery won't last forever.
Okay, I'll go back inside.
No, don't do that. Hop off this ledge to that car.
What? No! That sounds incredibly dangerous. And now you're just being a pest. Which turnip truck did you just tumble out of anyway? Who are you?
Years in the future, but not too many, an unsealed tunnel welcomes hot desert air into its stagnant depths. Dun dun, dun dun, dun, dun. Boy, you there, boy.
I love the mayor.
Yeah.
What a bean. A little bean.
Right. There's a bit of a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Yep. Fantastic. The meteor shower is getting significantly worse. In the distance, meteorites fall with greater frequency. The fire in the forest burns so hot, not even the rain is putting it out. Check the status of the battery. Your laptop battery is alright for now, but it won't be for long. If the power in the house doesn't come back on, you can think of one last resort. The small backup generator stored behind the mausoleum. No.
No.
Prototype sprite was the Betty Crocker box.
He said to give him back the brain.
I don't have them.
I don't have him.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't have him. I
Uh-oh.
think we lost them to Lane, but
Is he a force now? Damn it.
I think he stole them. Like, take over that.
Oh, ain't nobody got no brain cells right now. Normally 3 of us share 3. and none of us have them. So that's fun. But, what? Aw, man, you're gonna use that? That sucks. What a stupid idea.
We have to hurry along. I'm running low on battery power.
But the cake mix... That's so dumb.
I doubt it matters. We might as well just use any old crap lying around.
Fine. I guess.
The sprite is playing hard to get. You guess that's what you get for originally prototyping it with something that engenders mischief and pranksterism.
Do the potted vegetables instead. It looks delicious.
Pipe down, you. This is Rose's decision, not yours. Oh god. Just prototype sprite with Sasuke's text.
Oh, yes! Sweet, now we're talking!
See, if you can distract it, I'll try to sneak up on it.
John, flail about in a distracting manner.
The sprite finds the distracting manner in which you flail about to be rather distracting. The pesky sprite eludes you again. Not even the great Colonel himself can outfox it. And narrowly missing with your attempt to create a Colonel sprite. Colonel sprite, Colonel sprite. You drop the massive tome. The entire house rattles under the astonishing girth of the book. In the other room, Nana's ashes dump onto the sprite, which is caught unaware by the dowsing.
Nana's sprite.
Spectag ash hacks incident.
You find the sacred urn toppled again. This time you're quite sure it wasn't your fault. The sprite is nowhere to be found.
Rose, move this stupid thing. Oh, you're poor. Oh man, where'd it go?
I can't find it anywhere in the house. No time to worry about it. The next thing we should do is get your server copy of the game from the car. You need to connect to my client so I can repeat your steps and presumably join you wherever you are. We should do this quickly before my house burns down.
What? There's a fire?
There will be soon.
Oh, jeez. So, move this thing already.
It looks like it requires a lot of grist to move. I don't have enough to relocate the door either.
How much do you have?
0.
Oh. I thought about jumping to the car from the ledge earlier, but that sounds really dangerous.
I have a better idea. Meet me upstairs.
Thank you so much on complimenting my room. I worked really hard.
You do be having that gamer girl room.
The only thing I worked hard on is these shelves over here, because I did them alone and it was very hard to make them even.
We're gonna do as the Purple World say.
You were about to head upstairs, but you thought you heard something behind you. It was faint, but you could swear it was a small, light-hearted chuckle, along the lines of a spirited "hoo-hoo-hoo." Ignore this woman's antics. You're not sure you even saw a woman, let alone any of her hypothetical antics. But whatever it was you might have caught a glimpse of, it sure gave you the willies. You head upstairs on your way to the balcony. Your PDA is acting up again.
Indulge the device, but be curt with it.
Hey, bro, come check it out. I'm working on some new rhymes.
Dude, I don't have time for your nerdy raps.
Come on, this is Hells of Ill. Just listen.
It sounds like you don't even believe me that I was about to get blown up. But I really was, but now I'm in some weird dimension that Spurb sent me to or something. And now on top of that, I think I'm being haunted by my dead grandma.
Huh, for real?
Yeah, it's true, but I'll talk to you later about it.
I think I could drop some sick rhymes about all this.
Man, see, I just don't think all that rapping stuff is really as cool as you think it is.
No, this will be dope. Check it.
Nope, I have to go. Bye.
Wait. Armageddon's getting waged on us, but I'm getting armed and dangerous. Sending men into space for saving us. To see which play is more courageous. Ben or Bruce, dudes reach a truth, but their blow shoots to views and upsuck it. Huh? Affleck's sacrifice, would have to suffice. Ah, fuck it. Bro be straight.
Look.
Jesus Christ. Bro be a stained glass stained up on a cross getting hella Christ plagiarist. This Bruce like off of that crucifix enough of this fucking savior fuss. Restrained his ass per McLean redux while Bushimi remained derangerous. When a plan gone astray pays off a wasted craterus. Ashtray catering to layers of Matt McConaughey's vague remainder dust. Wait, McConaughey wasn't even in any of those Meteor movies, was he? I'll have to make up a rap about, I don't know, Morgan Freeman or something being the president. It'll be called Obama Made It So That No One Gives a Shit About Black Presidents in Movies Anymore. So you've got to fill me in on what's going on. So I have something to rap about besides all your dumb shit movies. Enough strange poetry from the red text. You head off to the balcony to find out what Rose has in mind. She's messaging you again. The purple text is less rational than the red text.
I'm lifting the car up to the balcony.
Whoa, okay.
Once it is up, retrieve the game, then I'll put it back down on the driveway.
But the door is locked.
Break a window.
But it's my dad's car.
It's just a window, and this is sort of an emergency. Otherwise, I promise I'll handle the car with velvet gloves.
All right. Pick up the car.
That car will not fit.
Oh, God.
Oh, there it goes.
We ain't got no connection. Ridiculous folly. Inexcusable.
Is that real?
You're inclined to agree, but hey, accidents happen. You double check your PDA to make sure if Rose is really gone. Indeed, this seems to be the case. TG is still pestering you, of course, but another chum is now logged in as well. What color are the words that this chum says? I'm back!
Oh, hi.
I went to investigate the explosion I heard.
Was it by any chance a meteor?
Yes! How did you know?
Oh man, it's kind of a long story. Anyway, are you okay? Did it blow up your yard or start a fire or anything?
No, I'm fine. It landed a pretty good way away from my house, and I went to look at it. And it's pretty big, but Beck doesn't want me to go near it, so I came home. He seems to think it's dangerous.
Oh gosh, he's probably right.
Anyway, what have you been up to, John? Oh, did you get my package yet?
Yeah, I was trying to get it, but Rose dropped my car into a weird, spooky bottomless pit, and the package was in the car, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh no!
Wow, okay, I guess I should start at the beginning. See, a meteor blew up my neighborhood.
That's terrible, John. I'm so sorry.
But I'm okay, and my house is too. Sort of. That game I was telling you about, Spurb, which I was playing with Rose, sort of transported me somewhere at the last minute, but now I'm trapped here, and it's weird and dark, and I can't find my dad, and I just lost the car and my copy of the game in the pit, and I think I have to save the world from the apocalypse.
Ooh, well...
Jesus Christ.
I like that interpretation.
Oh, my back cramped whenever I did that. The universe telling me not to do that.
Well, it sounds really crazy and kind of scary, but it also sounds kind of exciting. I don't know, John. Maybe this is your destiny. If anyone can save the world, I think it's probably you.
Wow, you think so?
Yes.
Well, okay, but it's not even that simple. I was about to connect to Rose to help transport her and save her from meteors and fire and stuff, but she lost battery power and I lost the game disc, so I think I have to get TG to use his copy to save her? But that jackass won't shut up and stop rapping and stuff.
He is so silly.
Yeah, anyway, I should go talk to him about it, so BRB.
The green text was attractive. Now view the red text again. God. Is this a rap? This isn't a rap.
I love him!
When the film crew zooms in where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll eat my hat. Wait, oh, this is a rap. When the film crew zooms in where the president's at, I'm like, if that dude's black, I'll leave my hat. Turns out he is, so we're all damn directors got grumption. Like, we'll all flip our shit. He ain't signing our shoes or something. It's called free emancipation. It's not pres-election. It's God ascension. I'm Bruce Almighty. Whoops, different Bruce from the one I just mentioned. You can't explain to me why this ain't condescension. I think I'll shit a brick. Not even he can convey the intention with his quick-spun wit, rather defray all this tension, sit on his lap while he whittles a splint. And some guy eyes what he does and patronizes. I guess negrosity's the mother of invention.
Stop rapping for a second, you horse's ass. I have something important to talk about.
What's up?
Rose is in trouble and she needs help. I was going to connect to her with Spurb, but I lost my copy.
Okay.
Also, she lost battery power. If she can get back up and running, she'll need someone with the game to get her out of there before her house burns down. So I think you should use your copy of the game to help her.
My copy? That's gonna be tough.
Why?
I lost it. It's a stupid story and I'd rather not talk about it. Should be embarrassing, yo.
I thought you said you had two?
Well, yeah. One is my brother's copy.
Okay, well, get his then.
Alright. But he's not gonna be happy about that.
Whatever. Also, you might want to read Rose's walkthrough to get up on to speed on this.
Oh man.
What?
Nothing really. Look, all I'm saying is the girl tends to lay it on kind of thick, you know? I can't believe you rolled your eyes at me. Your laptop is out of battery power. There's only one thing left to do. Time to make your way to the backup generator. You have time to net a cozy laptop shield? A laptop cozy? Oh, apparently you do. Alright, that was fast. What? That would be such a waste of time. Besides, you already knitted one a while ago. You retrieve it from your knitting bag and apply it to your laptop. You capture log the laptop plus cozy. And equip Grimoire to Strife Specialist. Oh. That would be incredibly ill-advised. There are some dark forces you just don't want to mess around with. You understand this better than most. You put the book back down. And recapture your items. You grab the knitting bag and the grimoire, in that order. It's always a logistical puzzle with your tree modus. The tree auto-balances, leaving the knitting bag accessible to the root card. In the root card. And then we're going to allocate our knitting needles to Strife Specibus. You feel a lot more comfortable with this as a weapon. You're so handy with those needles, you feel like you could probably use them to fillet a swordfish. Right. You lost the root card in the process, severing the tree. Hey, careful with all that stuff. We're gonna knit a plush cuddle Cthulhu to soothe our nerves. That would also be a preposterous waste of time. Besides, you're quite sure you've never heard of this creature called Cthulhu before. There are, however, many other specimens of the zoologically dubious you're familiar with, such as Cthulhu, foul patrician of misery. To hear his mammoth belly gurgle is to know the epic of joy has come to an abrupt end. And Nurubglith, Shamebeast, the king of grotesquerie, writhe lord of the most beyondhood, hearing his melodious chirps and tongue clicks, causes one's bones to explode. And of course there's Uglagoth, the Deep One. Whenever he grinds his teeth, all of the children of a random galaxy somewhere will frown continuously for a 9,000-year time span. He is the first and smallest of the smaller gods, appointed in the servitude of a vile, unfathomable pantheon of middling gods, which caters to the whims of the noble circle of horror terrors, an omniscient, omnipotent order of the elite few, forever cloaked in the darkness of the furthest ring. And then there's a strange page containing some rather mysterious notes on summoning procedures. You've never been quite sure what these diagrams are getting at. That's a portal. Anyways. I mean, that's what it said, but that's what it was. You recaptchalogue everything the way you want it to appear in the tree and head downstairs. You figure that's enough dilly-dallying. Time to get a move on. You wonder if this rain will ever let up. It's driven since the month began, perhaps long enough to forget its purpose. It no longer even knows to assuage fire. Somewhere, a zealous god threads these strings between the clouds and the earth, preparing for a symphony it fears impossible to play. And so it threads on, delaying the rays of the conductor's baton. How you hate this season. April's the cruelest month, breeding lilacs out of the dead land, mixing memory and desire, stirring dull roots with spring rain. American sports legend, Charles Barkley. Sure, yeah, alright.
Time for kid number 3.
Surely your mother is lurking nearby. You should be prepared for an unpleasant What? This really cool dude, okay? He's standing around being all chill, like cool dudes are known to do sometimes. A cool dude like this probably has a real cool name. But he probably won't just tell you what it was if you asked. He'd be way too busy for that, busy being totally sweet. Totally sweet, but in a British accent. But you could always try to guess his name, and if you were right, he might nod ever so slightly. That's a cool dude's way of letting you know that there might just be hope for you yet. Insufferable prick. This guy doesn't have time for this sort of bullshit.
I'm just saying you should cosplay Dave on stream. Just saying.
It's tempting, but it also seems like it'd be hard to read in sunglasses. I don't know. I'm not sure I know where my aviators are.
Oh, I'm so soft.
Also, my aviators are polarized, but we'll see. Dang, homeboy, you're, it's kind of a mess. Your room's kind of a mess. Not gonna lie.
This man needs some cable management.
Yeah. Your name is Dave. It is an unseasonably warm April day. Your bedroom window is open to let some air in, and your fan is cranked, arguably even more cranked than would be your fly beats. Which brings us to your variety of interests. A cool dude like you is sure to have plenty. You have a penchant for spinning out unbelievably ill jams with your turntables and mixing gear. You like to rave about bands no one's ever heard of but you. You collect weird dead things preserved in various ways. You are an amateur photographer and can operate your own makeshift darkroom. You maintain a number of ironically humorous blogs, websites, and social networking platforms, profiles, whatever. And if the inspiration strikes, you won't hesitate to drop some fat rhymes on a mofo and represent. What will you do? I'm gonna retrieve arms from cinder blocks. Nah. Get the damn beta and save your friend's life. This notion strikes you as nonsensical. You can imagine how a video game could save someone's life. And in any case, you're quite sure no one you know is in any danger. Anyway, these are your copies of the beta you received in the mail recently. You've labeled them with your name in bold red print to distinguish them from Bro's copies, who labeled his in kind. Neither of you really gives a shit about this game or has any intention of playing it, but you'll be damned if you let that get in the way of your campaign of one-upmanship. Sure, bleed like a goat and piss on your turntable. You would never consider allowing any fluid remotely resembling urine to touch your beloved turntables. That would risk breaking them, and a world without the gift of your godly science just doesn't sound like a place you want to be part of. While you're at it, you might as well wipe out human civilization with a meteor or something ridiculous like that, which will probably never happen. That sort of thing only happens in stupid idiot movies for stupid idiots.
Well, lucky for you, this is a stupid idiot webcomic for stupid...
Like me.
Body.
You will, however...
Get that, Andrew Hussey.
Andrew Hussey knew what he was doing. What if he did? No, he knew. You will, however, contemplate bleeding like a goat for ironically humorous purposes at a later date. And examine the closet. This is your closet. This is where you keep a lot of your crap. Like that box and that bottle of... What is that? Is that? Check the blue box. Just check the blue box. This is a package that your friend John Egbert sent you for your 13th birthday a little while ago. It now contains nothing except a note and a certificate of authenticity vouching for the genuine Hollywood memorabilia which the box originally contained, and which you are now wearing to be ironic, but also to be incredibly cool, in a way somehow intangibly related to the ironic nature of the accessory. You find it sort of exasperating to explain these subtleties to people. The box also included a signed photo of Ben Stiller, which you now proudly hang above your closet. Proudly and ironically. Yes, do
Oh.
math? God. Oh no, it's vowels and... That's too much.
Oh my goodness.
You capture log the box through your hash map fetch modus. Your modus's current hash function resolves the index by valuing each consonant at 2 and each vowel at 1. The total is divided by the number of cards, and the remainder is the index. Right, so box is capture log in card 5.
Wait, if it's divided... What?
Equals 5. 5 divided by 2. Wait, what? Wait.
Hello?
Is...
And-
I mean, it's 0.5. I guess it's percentile. It's percentages, but also... Oh, it starts at 0. Oh, that makes sense, because if you divide something by 10, you can't. If you divide a smaller... Whatever. I guess you just can't have a number
move
bigger
on.
than
We don't need to
10.
confuse ourselves today.
Right. We're going to examine a jar of unknown yellow substance in the closet.
Ah, yes.
Oh, hell yes. It is an unopened container of apple juice. You thought you were all out. It's like fucking Christmas up in here. This is so great. You've got to tell John about this immediately. He'll be so excited. You capture log the juice into card 7. In addition to letting your buddy know about this outstanding juice windfall, you figure you'll wish him a happy birthday while you're at it. In your own cool, sort of roundabout way, of course. Of course. Good thing you looked at that box he sent you, or you might have forgotten. You also might as well ask about that beta. The kid's been harping about it for weeks. It would be cool if it came on his birthday. He'd be one happy camper. Love the labels for his, everything. Okay. Is this... We've already read this one, right? Do we read it again?
I think so? Yeah, we have... This is why Homestuck confuses me the first time, because you're like, oh, this is deja vu, and then you're like halfway through the thing, and you're like, wait, no, I've read this before,
Yeah.
but now we're playing as Day.
Yeah. Yeah, this happens twice.
Yeah.
He tells John about everything. We're just gonna go online and view sites indicative of our interest. You open the Hephaestus web browser, direct it to your ironically maintained blog, where you post monthly satirical reviews of Cambro magazine. Your latest post is a review of the March issue. You've been meaning to write a review for the latest issue too, but you've just been sort of dogging it. You've been sort of dogging it. Something about that game they're reviewing just doesn't strike you as ripe for satirical purposes. Game Bro March edition looking pretty sick. Grand snack, fuck yeah. Frito-Lay. Right. In a new tab, you open another one of your sites. A webcomic ironically maintains a satirical cipher vaguely similar to that of your blog. It's called Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
God bless Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
You have legions of devoted fans, most of whom are totally convinced of your creative persona's sincerity, which is just how you like it. We got going on.
I can't wait to be a useless piece of shit all day and play all these games. Fuck, I'm falling down all these stairs. Yo, I warned you about them stairs, bro. I told you, dog. It keeps happening. I told you, man. I told you about stairs. The stairs are the important one. The sweet bro and hella Jeff. We're gonna check the latest page of Midnight Crew. You figure as long as you're chilling at your computer, you might as well see how that new MSPA story is going. You haven't looked at it in a while. You're ministers of a sinister gang called the Midnight Crew. Your nefarious plots are serpentine in complexity. Your schemes convoluted. You're planning a heist in your underground hideout. What will you do? Spade Slick uses his Occam's razor to carve a circular hole in the heist plans, freeing it from the knife. You wonder what moron would jam the knife so hard into the table in the first place. Climb ladder and exit head up. Implement nefarious plots. You push against the manhole cover, but it seems some unbelievable jackass has parked your getaway van on top of it. A familiar feeling stirs. That feeling is overwhelming, so blackened in rage. It's the sort of rage that'll make a man feel totally justified in sporting an unnecessarily elaborate assortment of fancy blades. Skip 100 pages or so. You don't really remember when you last left off, so you jump way ahead. You always forget to save your place in the story. It looks like tempers have become short in the pressure cooker already. You speculate that the tipping point may have been an ill-advised motion for a game of 52 pickup. Save your place, read it later. Even though the adventure began recently, it's already over 3,000 pages long. You just don't have the time for this bullshit. You'll catch up to it later. Besides, it looks like someone's pestering you. You're pretty sure you know who it is.
In some cultures, the persistent refusal of a lady's invitation to play a game with her would be a sign of wanton disrespect. Either that or flagrant homosexuality.
What? Oh no. Look. I'm busy, okay? I've got a lot of shit on my plate, and I'm sort of a big deal, okay?
I know. Sometimes I wonder how you are ever allowed to pay for meals in restaurants. It must be hard to keep a low profile when you're always overhearing odd voices whisper, "It's that guy who has a blog."
Yeah, seriously, dudes be worshipping me left and right. I can hardly walk down the street without stepping over torsos of the prostrate.
Navigating the urban landscape, I'm sure, is difficult enough without an obstacle course of differential flesh and skyward asses. Perhaps adapting the art of parkour to your unique environment would help.
Yeah, I mean, damn, like there's this scruffy little shit at my feet, an orphan or something, I don't know, face flush on the pavement. I'm like, dude, you listening to a stampede of buffalo or something? He braves to look at me and then gives my shoe a little kiss and scurries the fuck off.
Heavy as the crown.
Yeah, not kicking Oliver Twist in the fucking face every day is my gift to the world, I guess.
Breathtaking magnanimity.
Among other things. I don't know what that is.
You ever say a word and then like process?
I don't process any words. They just go. But among other things, I just give and fucking give.
Indeed, nary a jewel tumbles from your wish box of daily exploits, which I imagine does not sparkle.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you're just lobbying for me to play that dumb game.
Faceless accusation.
Look, I'm telling you, Egbert is all about that game. He'll play it with you and probably be tickled retarded about it. Ah, shoot, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Tickled to death about it.
I know this very well. I cannot hasten this mail's delivery, however.
Yeah, I'll hassle him some more about it. And look, how about this? If you ever find yourself in the position where your life depends on me playing that piece of shit game, then I'll play. Will that make you happy?
More than you know. It perfectly mollifies my grief over the demise of chivalry. She ain't gotta pop off with, like, multi-syllabic words like this, you know?
Look, love how she called him gay. Like she ain't.
She, I mean, it takes one to know one, but also, that's where it all started. That's where people started shipping John and Dave, right there. Because Rose Open door.
Look, alright? I'm just saying, Pepsi Cola. Better than anything else. Maybe I'm outdated in my ways. Maybe I'm outdated. I forgot about it too, but like it started. Somehow it found its way back onto my Instagram, like without me even looking for it. It's just like in my recommended. And so is Warrior Cats. Like,
oh, that's probably on me. I keep sending you Warrior Cat TikToks.
but it's on Instagram. Oh, I guess they're all connected in it. It's all Facebook.
All connected. You know, we only have like 7 people controlling the entire
Oh
world.
my god, it's because I still like them on Facebook.
That would do it. That'll do it.
That's crazy. Anyways, meanwhile in the present, in a place where the present may be a concept of dubious merit, John is spacing out. But a vague and forceful thought jolts him to attention. Or maybe it is that bumping sound coming from the other side of the door? What is that? A thick, unpleasant fluid pools from beneath the door. Troubling. Investigate this. There is a trail of this fluid in the hall leading to your room. Oh, we're just gonna listen to Dave play some hauntingly sick beats. Only I could pronounce my S's. You've had enough of the computer for a while. You feel like you've been messing around on it all week. It's time to get your jam on. You pull up to the trusty Akai MPC 1000 sampler and prepare to get sick nasty. Oh, there
no.
is a
You're gonna make
whole
big beats.
bunch of beats. Hello? Oh, you have to press the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. One. Ah, I see. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3. Does it go this way? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, sure. Seems legit. Alright. We got 10 and 4. I don't mind that one, but you know, whatever. And we got 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's not it. Anyways, you click on these. Oh, wait, I didn't do 8 and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. You know, it's an improvement from the other ones. Oh, these are all opening in other tabs. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Just... right. Anyways. We're gonna take a sip of the apple juice just by what John said. Those beets were so fresh they belong in the produce aisle. Is what you're talking about? Soccer moms be thumping that shit for ripeness like melons, know what I'm saying? After beets that fresh, it'd be a crime not to reward yourself. Reward yourself with a celebratory swig. 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 divided by 10 is 7, I guess. It's 0.7. You can't do it. John's got you all twisted up inside now. All you can think about is Mandel's gross monster piss. Damn you, Egbert.
No, he could have just sniffed the bottle. I think you would know pretty early on.
Sometimes apple juice just be smelling different. If your apple juice smells bad, you probably should. Anyways, you recapitulate the juice and allocate sword to Strife Specifus. Your Strife Specifus is already allocated with the blade kind. Abstratus. Abstratus? There's no need to allocate it. You can wield your sweet ninja sword as a weapon once it is in your Strife deck.
But you will have to capture-log it first before moving it there, so guess we'll capture-log it. Ah, man. The ninja sword occupies the same card as juice, expelling juice from your Silodex. It splashes all over your turntables and your copies of the beta. Ugh. Get a towel or something. You head out to get a towel from the bathroom across the hall. You glance at one of the many radical puppets in your bro's collection and nod in approval. Is there anything not awesome about your bro? No. You think not. You enter the bathroom. There's a damp towel. There's a damp towel on the floor you can probably use for this crisis. You stop to pay a little respect to one of your bro's boys up there. Hey, little man. How's it hanging? This would probably be better if somebody that actually had a British accent was trying to read this, but, you know, whatever. You take the damp towel, expelling the box, and then search the bathroom for something slightly less damp. Nah, you just decide to wring this towel into the toilet to make it less damp. Now it is just a towel. You take the towel and grab the box again while you're at it. Clean up the juice. You clean up the juice with your towel and hang the damp beta envelopes on your line to dry off. In the breeze of the fan, the betas jostle near the open window. This arrangement is a little disconcerting. If they fell out, it sure would be a stupid way to lose them. Turn off the fan. The crisis is easily averted. You can't imagine it will ever resurface later in any way, shape, or form. That beta is as good as yours. Forever. You should probably go pester Egbert again. You wonder if he found the beta yet. You might also chat about your respective Silodices and fetch Modi. If the topic happens to come up, you wonder if he is anywhere near as smooth with his Silodex as you are. Probably not. It's probably not even humanly possible. Suddenly a rambunctious crow flies in the open window and snatches the beta. Possibly to make a nest with, or maybe just for the sake of being a brainless, feathery asshole. You yell at the bird. Hey, that's pretty sweet. That's appreciated. Nice. You accidentally launch your ninja sword. Everything goes flying out the window, dead bird and all. No one can ever know about this. Yeah, you can kiss all that sweet stuff. You can kiss all that stuff goodbye. You feel sorry for the bird, but yeah, at least you haven't planned on using that beta ever. Anyway, now that that bit of ugliness is behind you, you guess you can look forward to several more hours of messing around in your room. Whoa, wait, what? You prepare to descend the stairs to your living room. You're standing eye to eye with a familiar foe, a 20-foot-tall granite statue of the mighty wizard Zazarpan the Learned. Your mother had him installed through a hole in the roof with a heavy-duty crane. Just look at that mystical gaze. To peer into those aloof glassen eyes is to arrest the curiosity of any mortal. To behold the wisdom concealed in the furrows of that venerable face is to know the ceaseless joys of bewilderment itself. Any man so fortunate to catch accounts his merry twinkle or twitch of whisker shall surely have all his dreams fulfilled. Okay. You find this grisly abomination utterly detestable. And now we're going to psychoanalyze Mother's love of wizards. There's nothing to psychoanalyze. Your mother clearly has no real affinity for these damnable things. She only collects them to spite you. If anything, she finds them even more repellent than you do. She's just a committed woman. Gonna go down? Huh?
Bro, imagine walking into your living room and just seeing a giant 20-foot statue.
Man is big. There are a lot of statues, though. And windows. There's got some nice windows. You know, it'd be a pretty nice house if it weren't for all that,
Meteor and deathly lightning outside.
Yeah, and wizard sculptures. You descend to the living room area of your home's expansive open layout. There is a sound of rushing water beneath the floor. It tends to strike guests as a strange presence in a living space, but it's become hardly audible to you through familiarity. There's a front door, but hopefully there's no need to make the long trek around the house in the rain. You might as well see if you can slip through the kitchen and out the back unnoticed. We're gonna check out the copper statue though first, because like a solid copper vacuum statue is pretty sweet. Okay, but it's bronze, not copper. But it wasn't always. A while ago you gave this as an ironic gift to your mom for Mother's Day. You even customized it with a drink holder to support one of her ubiquitous alcoholic beverages. She liked the gift so much she had it bronzed and put on this pedestal. She even left it plugged in so it can still be turned on now and then, but never do any cleaning. It never leaves this display. Sometimes at night, when you are in your room, you can hear it wailing from downstairs. She must know you can hear it. She's completely deranged. Look, she even cared enough to give the princess boobs. Like, come on. But the eldritch princess is too big to capture large. Not that you would want to move it anyway. The pretty princess doll has been sitting there for months, ever since your mother got this abomination for your birthday as a totally passive-aggressive gesture. You decide to make it much less abominable by knitting Her Majesty a new head and new arms. Now it brings a mischievous smile to your face whenever you walk by. Your mother hasn't removed the doll yet, and probably never will. She would never be the one to blink first. But we're going to acquire the umbrella for protection from elements. You're gonna have a hell of a time accessing that card when you need it. You guess you'll just cross that bridge later. Inside the kitchen, look at all the alcohols. The liquor bottles are out in full force. Mom is surely nearby. Investigate richly colored object in middle of screen. That would be your refrigerator, whose surfaces have customarily served as a battlefield for chilly siege of passive-aggressive one-upmanship. This was a drawing you did of your cat Jasper's when you were younger, along with a poem about it. Your mother bought this ostentatious $15,000 frame for it, and it had to be welded to the door. Well, and she had it welded to the door. It didn't have to be, but, you know.
So they're rich.
Yeah. It's probably a sugar
Rose
daddy
is
deal.
very much the rich kid, and that's their whole dynamic.
Yeah.
Mom is rich, and Rose eat the rich all the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The 2 V's is a W for me.
Oh, I didn't even see it as 2 V's. That is the point, though. Using the colorful magnet letters, you recently left a succinct message, which may or may not have been directed toward anyone in particular, but you couldn't find the letter W, so you just stuck it 2 B's together instead of putting an M there upside down, because why would you do that? Your mother...
And then she manifested Eridan Emperor.
Yeah, exactly. You mean Gundam? It is the same person.
Tanaka.
Same person. Your mother...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
I see it.
Yeah. It's all I can see.
I can see that.
Same person.
They do have this haircut.
Mm-hmm. And the magic and the sense of
the cape
almighty.
And the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ultimate breeder. What Eridan wanted to be. Anyways. Except with what's your face? Your mother then purchased a fresh pack of W's and left them there for your conveniences. Appreciative of the thoughtful gesture, you left her a sincere thank you note, which you had legally notarized and then marked with a drop of blood. But part of it was touching the floor, so your mother was kind enough to lift the lower portion of the document with a velvet pillow. And then attach a W to your face as a fake mustache. This is incredibly silly, and you're not sure how it fits into your campaign against your mother, or getting your computer back online to escape your doom. But it's hard to resist getting a little silly sometimes, especially when you are absolutely positive no one's watching. We're gonna capture log the W? Really? Okay. But that unsightly void in the W pack won't do, nor will the gash in the plastic. You deposit 12 cents in its place, which is your approximation for the letter's value. You make a vow to return later and neatly sew the plastic shut. You now wonder how to address the pillow situation. It seems the woman has you at a clear disadvantage. Perhaps slipping a fresh doily under the pillow will do the trick? Or maybe spilling a bit of Worcestershire sauce on it, and then having it dry cleaned and returned alongside a laboriously ingratiating apology note. No, there's no time for anything like that. Or maybe, just thinking out loud here, you could use the entire pack of W's as M's? Oh yes, that would burn. We've already done something with that W pack, and there's no need to go back and gild that lily. This is delicate business, and that pillow is screaming for rebuttal. You decide to take the velvet pillow and lovingly embroider a poem in praise of motherhood on it. Hopefully you can pull this off before she notices it's gone. But it causes your tree to be balancing pretty unbalanced. What? It causes your tree to be pretty badly unbalanced. It surely will auto-balance itself in a moment. And just like that, the umbrella becomes accessible in the root card. That's just one of the things you love about the tree modus. The happy surprises. Is that a reference to Bob Ross? Okay, enough's enough. Time to get. You don't know how she does that. You're never safe in this house. And of all things to be doing during a power outage, she's up to her ironic housewife routine again? That mop bucket doesn't even have any water in it. What an absolute madwoman! Oh, am I yelling? Jesus Christ. This bird's gotta fly. Youth roll. Lousy goddamn stupid wizards. Meanwhile, in the past again. You're almost done patching up the hole in your window with the gaffer tape, but it's sort of hard to get any work done when people keep pestering you all day. You guess you better get that. Answer our chum.
Do I get to be Jade now?
You get to be Jade now.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, sup?
Not much. What's up with you? Oh, hee.
Good one. It's alright, being chill, I guess. You know how it goes.
Great. Feeling cool today, Mr. Cool Guy?
Oh man, you know it.
So cool.
You know shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you.
So have you talked to John today?
Yeah, we were just talking a little while ago about how he sucks at his Sylladex. Can you believe he used a stack? Can you believe he used a stack? That kid is ridiculous.
Well, that doesn't sound like much fun.
What was it use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want to do as John? Or what do you want with John?
I want to tell him happy birthday and ask him about his birthday package.
Oh, yeah. I was being sort of cagey and told him to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
I think mine came too.
So, I guess you want to know if he likes it or something?
No, he will not open it. He will lose it.
Oh. Wow. Sorry to hear that, I guess.
No, it's good actually, because he will find it again later when he really needs it, which of course is why I sent it in the first place.
See, like, I never know how you know these things.
I don't know. I just know that I know.
Alright.
Anyway, I have to go. I have to go feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah. Say hi to your granddad for me too, okay?
Yes, I guess an encounter with him is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Well, yeah, as in it always was family, but he sounds like a total badass.
Yeah, he totally is. Anyway, gotta go.
See ya.
I can see.
But
I see it now.
see what now?
I see why they shipped them, and I
Yes,
also see how
exactly.
at least one person could see herself being her.
Hey, we ain't gotta go that far. We ain't gotta go that far.
Feeling personally attacked. Anyways, it would be handy to have your phone on standby so you won't have to go back to your computer whenever somebody pesters you. This way you can text message people no matter what, where you are or what outrageously cool thing you are up to. So cool. We're gonna pursue an adversary. Or, we might save here. Because it's getting close to the 2-hour mark. And I have to actually go to bed. I feel like I'm probably not going to go to bed at a good time anyways. But, it's the thought that counts. So, next Wednesday we can start back up here.
Yes.
With John, pursue adversary into that room. Do you know how to save? Are you using the same thing I'm using?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have to reset my computer. It is very much bugged.
Ah!
And so I've just been doing what I did last time. Just MS Paint. And then whenever it's like, hey, you don't have Adobe Flash anymore, it's non-existent. I just watch your stream.
Nice. Well, apparently, I've got 58 unread notifications about skipped frames.
Skipped frame?
Yeah. Internet must be pretty bad. It's getting cold. I imagine that has something to do with it. But, yeah. That was fun. Even if I did have a lot of skipped frames, apparently, and was incapable of reading anything. This is actually Homestuck seems to be my most popular stream. I'll see if I can.
I saw you had like 5 today, and I was like, oh my goodness, not people actually listening to Homestuck.
I think that's awesome, but since I actually have people, I'm gonna see. Oh god! Oh god! Stop talking. Okay, sorry.
I heard myself. And I went, uh-oh.
See if anyone else is reading Homestuck. No, it's just me. We'll go to Hive Swap. Starting with Act 1, I guess, just in case. But there is one. Let's see.
Wow.
I guess we can just mute it. Alright. Alright.
Oh my god. Oops.
I think we'll just. I don't know. They've been streaming for a while. I'm gonna check to see if anyone's streaming Hive Swap Act 2. Before I commit. Oh god, a lot of people are.
Really?
It recently came out, didn't it?
It? I don't know. I have not played that game.
I haven't either.
I kind of want to, but also I kind of want to finish Homestuck before I even try going to Hive Swap.
Yeah, gotta reread everything.
They added like 200 different blood types for that. Oh my god.
Okay, let's see. Goodness gracious. All these people have been streaming for a hot minute, and I don't want to like toss in at the end of a stream. I always feel obligated to stream longer, you know?
My vibe.
Da, da, da. Alright, We're just gonna raid this one. Let me get it pulled up. Okay. So we're gonna be rating Rebellious Streamer. She's streaming Hive Swap Act 1. If you don't know, Hive Swap is the Homestuck game. Yeah. And everyone who came by today, thank you. Thank you so much. If you want to drag anyone else along, that'd be cool. I don't know why this isn't updating. I'm at 45. I don't want to reset it. Again, it's really hard to update. I have to like completely redo everything. But if you can get people to follow, I'm looking for 50 followers by Christmas. That's 22 days from now, apparently. That'd be my Christmas present since I don't get to go home this time. Please.
Oh, I guess if they're talking like midnight of the or like 11:59 of the 24th, because I'm like, it is definitely December 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, I just set it for December 25th. I don't really know. I just put a date in. That's all I do. But yeah. I don't know how much time I have after I click this button to raid. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say bye. Bye everyone. Come back next
Bye.
week. Oh, you gotta be ready to